Hey Antioch, wanted to give you guys an update. The staff and the deacons have met, and after much prayer and consideration, we've come to the conclusion that until further notice, there's not going to be any activities or services here at Antioch. This has not been an easy decision. As you know, Antioch is a church with a rich tradition of faithful family fellowship, and we love getting together. And beginning tomorrow night, for a while, we ask that you would just join us on Facebook at 6:45, and Sunday morning at 10:45. We ask you to join us for our online only service. Now, in these crazy times, I know there's questions that we've got. So, some of the questions you may have: will the church office remain open? Yes, our office is going to be open, and our staff is going to be available during normal office hours. What can I do? I ask you to stay connected. During this time, we're not able to be physically present with one another. Let's be diligent to remain connected with one another. In addition to joining us for our online services, take time to contact members of your Sunday school class. Check on our widows and our elderly. Check on your neighbors. Be on the lookout for opportunities for us to serve one another. Several of you guys have already done this, and man, it's great. That's what makes Antioch a great, great church. If you're able to do this, please give the church a call and let us know that you would be willing to do this. Another thing, be faithful in your giving. The vast majority of Antioch's tithes and offerings are collected in our Sunday services. And since we won't be gathering for worship, we encourage you to continue to be diligent in your giving. The way you can do this is to mail that offering in. Our address is 425 Antioch Road, Humboldt, Tennessee 38343. Or you can bring that by the church office, and we'll be glad to get that where it needs to be. We are currently working on our online giving, and as soon as we have that information available, we'll pass that along to you for another avenue for you to get your tithes and offerings to us. You may ask, why are we doing this? The thing that motivates me the most is Jesus tells us to love our neighbors. And in loving our neighbors, even though the coronavirus may not affect you, may have very little effect on you, there are so many in our community who are our neighbors that are at risk. Those that are elderly, those with pre-existing medical conditions. And in order for us to love them well, it's imperative that we practice this social distancing that we've heard so much about. Our federal and state government officials, as well as medical professionals, are suggesting that any group over 10 people to refrain from meeting for the next couple of weeks. And we feel that in order for us to be good citizens and part of our great community, this is what's best. This request is to slow down this virus and to avoid overloading our healthcare system. Another thing that we need to be diligent in doing is praying. We need to be seeking God, asking Him in His mercy to stop this pandemic and save lives, not just in our communities, but around the world, particularly in places that are unequipped medically to deal with this virus. Pray for our president. Pray for other government leaders, international, federal, state, and local, to have the wisdom to direct us in the best courses of action for prevention and for care. Pray for our medical professionals who are on the front line combating this virus. You know, Scripture says, Lord, teach us to number our days carefully so that we may develop wisdom in our hearts. Pray that the Lord will give us wisdom in this moment of fear as the foundations of what we know are shaken, that others would realize how fragile life is and how real eternity is, that they would see their need to turn to God, and that we as God's children could show them that light and that hope that we have within us. Church family, I'm so grateful that we serve that God of hope and that He is in control. And I'm so grateful to be your pastor. I love you and I'm thankful for that. What do we need to do to assist you? If you've got anything that we can do, please email us at Antioch at antiochbaptist.net. Call us here at the church office, 783-5330, and we'll try to help you in any way that we can. We love you. God bless you, and we'll be in touch. Thank you so much.